Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of one of the goodest boys of all time, my dog, Koda. This is Koda, the beloved dog. Doggy heaven just got way cooler. Important information about Gadudi. So he was a Kelpie cross Staffy. He loved walks, toys, and my cat Kiara, as you will see later on in the presentation. He disliked violence of any kind, yet he was still a rebel without a pause, who could do no wrong, and he was the heart of our family. Now I will talk about the timeline of my dog's life and how beloved he was. This is the earliest image I have of him. He was so small at the time. This is his first days as a baby, and you can see he's so small and cute. Koda very quickly ate from the forbidden fruit and realized he was a naked doggy and felt shame. My mother was uncomfortable with his pee-pee and balls hanging out all the time, so we did what we could. I say we, but I had nothing to do with this. My mum actually raided my underwear drawer and put that on him, so that became his. This is me and my dog. This little guy was a key component in procrastinating my Year 12 exam study. He's the reason that I got nothing done, because instead of studying, I would just hang out with him and play with him and love him and teach him tricks. One of my biggest ever mistakes with this dog is teaching him how to bark on command. Instead of being on command, he just would never shut the fuck up ever again. This is possibly a byproduct of living in an Arab household because my other cats also don't shut up. So we had three very vocal pets, probably because we also yell across the house to communicate with each other. Speak? Good boy. He was very super well trained. We taught him cool stuff like sit, lay down, roll over, speak, fetch, stay, and give. Here is an example of my dog's well trained yet rebellious nature. Good boy, Coda. Give. Yes! Love you. Rebel without a pause. Back. This is another example. Stay. Stay. No. Stay. 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 Coda, stay. He loved playing rough with toys non-sexually. Yeah, when he was little, he would start growling and stuff when he was playing with toys, and I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. No, that's just how he plays. I'll never forget his playful growls. What a good boy. So friendly. Why were people scared of him? But he still knew when to show restraint. Koda! These were $90 magic cards at the time. No? And he knew not to devour them. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Oh yeah, small world, all her friends know me. They know me. Young bull living like an old. I don't know how, but he grew up very quickly. The caption is from my sister and it says, "This dog is getting way too big and he's only 4 months." He camouflaged with my mum's favorite couches. No, nobody is allowed to sit on these couches. It's just a special room that just exists to exist. But he was a rebel without a pause. This was on the 21st of Jan 2018. In only a few months, he captured our hearts and held them hostage in a prison of love that engulfed our very beings. And his smile so cute. Unfortunate circumstances. In a severe ball fetching accident, Koda unfortunately broke his leg. It happened during some of his most important development years, and having to stay home and heal hampered his development and gave him canine anxiousness. To this day, I blame myself for it, me, Roy, as I only found out afterwards that when you bounce a ball like high up and the doggy like jumps up to catch it, it has a chance of injury when they land. So, guys, please don't do that. Since then, he started to bark at anyone who came up to our house in an attempt to protect us, but also himself. But he never bit anyone, so his bark was worse than his bite. This did not stop him. He's heading down the stairs with a broken leg. Such a trooper.
Good boy! Good boy!
We used to put socks over his cast. Coda became very photogenius and sultry as he blossomed into adulthood. He was a very handsome boy. This is the evolution of Coda into the Rizzler. The caption here says, "Who want they dussy ate?" He knew what he was doing. This is Coda the throat goat. Things Coda loved. Walks. He knew the word for walking in English and several of the words for walking in Arabic. Here is an example of my dad pretending to be on a phone call with my mum, talking about walking him and then maybe playing with the ball. So you want to look out for the words tatmasha, imshi, mashi. All of that means like different variations of walk. And then you want to listen out for tabi, which means ball.
الو. هاي. كيفك جوجو؟ لا هلا بدي اروح امشي انا وكودا. هاي. شو لا. لا بدي اخذ معي الطابة بجوز نلعب شوي بالطابة. ما بعرف اذا بحب يروح. تحب تروح كودا على المشي؟ ها؟ بدك تمشي؟
Coda loved toys more than treats. He was a very toy motivated dog. If you just had a toy, he would perform tricks without you requesting them in hopes they were good enough for you to just hand him the toy. This included non-stop barking because I taught him speak, which was super dumb. This is him loving one of his toys, which was an oversized tennis ball. He would tear toys apart. Mom, you're gonna want to see this. Mom? Mom?
Hey! Stop! يلعن يومك ويوم.
He would ask you to play. He would sit in front of a toy, then as you reach for it, he'd try to grab it and have you chase him down for it. And then once you get it, you would start running and then he would chase you down until he got it, and then you would just take turns doing that. Coda's friends. Cancer Boy, who's now Remission Roy. He really helped me get through my illness. The doctor said because my immune system was non existent, I was not supposed to hang out with my dog, but I couldn't not do it because I loved him. Same with my cats. I was getting secondary illnesses a lot during chemotherapy, and I bet it was from my dog because he's so dirty and gross, but I don't care. This is two sick dogs just hanging out. People loved the dog more than Cancer Boy, but I don't blame them. He's important, Mom. More important than fucking Cancer Boy. He loved some people more than others, of course. Koda and my sister were besties, and she was the initial reason that we got him. This is him on her bed, one of his favorite hangout spots. This is hard to believe, but my dad did not want a dog, and he ended up becoming the dog's best friend. This is Dad and the dog. If my dad was there and he tried to walk, he wouldn't leave without him.
Yeah, let's go. Sit. 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 Go. Yeah, let's go. Koda. Koda. Koda, here. Let's go. Come on.
My dad got him a whole tray of kebab meat, and when Koda didn't want to eat out of it, he just fed it to him by hand. Koda had an unrequited crush on my cat. My dog was in love with my cat Kiara, but he was too excited to be around her, so she always disliked him. He would just stand there and watch. Always watching. Always watching. If she was around, he would not be able to focus on anything else. So whenever my dad would sit down, that's his spot on the couch there, and my dog would always sit next to him and watch TV with him and maybe eat his food, if my dad would give it to him. But when my cat was there also watching TV, then my dog would just watch her because he wouldn't be able to focus on anything else because he loved her so much. This is me trying to make them get along. But she hated him. Hey, he's being nice. Then my other cat would come in and protect her. I suggest you leave the lady alone. From Kovu. Things that my dog taught me. Dogs aren't scary. See, he's such a good boy. Oh my god. My dad has the capacity to love, and it's okay to smell your own balls sometimes. Now, slideshow presentation of miscellaneous memories of my dog. Please enjoy. Top left, that's a Facebook picture of me saving my dog as Spider-Man. In the middle, that's my dog. He was he was um he was given a curse by a witch. Every half moon, he would turn into a half goblin, half dog hybrid, and that was him mid transformation. On the right, that's just something that my dog would do. If there was ever food, he would put his head on the surface that the food is on. Instead of snatching the food, he would tug at the person eating it. He would tug at their heartstrings to get the food. So I ended up giving him this sandwich, um, and that's a trick that he would always use. On the bottom left is my dog thinking. On the left here is my dog dancing with my partner Celine. They're so cute. And in the middle is him sleeping on my bed, making sure that there's no room for me. And on the right, my sister got slippers made in the likeness of his head, and he took a picture in between them, which was super cute. On the left here, that's that's me hanging out with my dog in my bed. There's a Spider-Man pillow, and you'll notice that I have Spider-Man bed sheets on the right when he's sleeping on my bed again. The middle picture is super important. This was when my dog, I actually remember this. He took about a 15-second continuous sniff of my cat's butthole, and then turned to me and licked his lips like that. I remember. I took a picture mid lick. You will be missed, little buddy. Koda was taken from us way too soon, which makes him the ultimate prankster. He made us all fall in love with him, and then he left us at just half his life expectancy to shatter our world into pieces. So he got us good. Well done, Koda. Alright, Koda. Celine says, "Hi, Koda. I love you, woof woof." Oh, okay. I will cherish you forever, Koda, and thank you for making the past 7 years the best ever. You will always be the goodest boy. Thank you. Love from Roy.